What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. I told you guys I'm gonna be covering more vocalists and more musicals on this channel. And I told you I'm gonna be covering more singers and more musical things on this channel. But don't worry, I'm still gonna cover hip hop. It's just I cover all different genres of music on here besides country, rock, and gospel because I cover that on my other channel. But so anyway, this is my review of The Greatest Showman. So I've seen clips from this movie, obviously, but I haven't seen the whole movie before. And I just watched this movie, and it's incredible. So if you don't know what The Greatest Showman is, it's about this guy named P.T. Barnum, and he played by Hugh Jackman, one of my favorite actors ever, right? He he's a down on his luck guy, and he goes into bankruptcy. Then his daughters give him an idea, to give him the idea to start a circus, and and through that he finds a bunch of people that are judged for how they look and not how talented they are and how intelligent they are and stuff like that. And he finds all these people and he puts them all together, and they're like he's the ringmaster, and they're like his he puts together a really good show of the circus. And then he meets, I forget the character's name, but he meets Phil. Phil, that was his name. He meets Phil, played by Zac Efron, and Zac Efron Phil and PT go into business together. But the movie is mainly about him him realizing that the circus is enough. Because what happens is he starts to get into the tour manager business, right? Like he finds this great singer, and we'll talk about the music in a minute. I'm just telling you guys the story right now. He finds this great singer named Jenny, and he decides to take her on tour. But he's already like he starts from the bottom. He starts at the very bottom, and the circus brings him to up here, but he keeps wanting to go higher and higher and higher and higher, because he says to his wife, played by Michelle Williams, he's like, my dad was treated like dirt. I was treated like dirt. Your parents don't even see me as a person. They see me as a thing, right? Me doing this for our children, or so that people don't see them as nothing. People don't see them as dirt. But what he doesn't realize is when he's touring or running the circus or trying to get another performer for him to manage, and for him to what he doesn't realize is he's neglecting the people that he did this for, right? And the lesson of the movie is he created a family through the circus, through Zac Efron's character, Phil. I think that's his name. Yeah, I think that's his name. And then he created a community and stuff like that. And the lesson of a movie is to yes, strive and succeed in your dreams, but don't forget about where you came from. Don't forget about the reason why you're doing what you're doing. Now, let's get to the music in this movie. Oh my god. So obviously I've seen clips of this movie before, and I know Zac Efron can sing, right? And to let you guys know, there's a lot of Broadway people in this, or people who have done Broadway, and then there's some like great actors. Like the lead actor is Hugh Jackman, who's also done. I don't think he's done Broadway, but he's done like musical theater plays. He may have done Broadway before, but because he should. That's how good of a singer he is. But Hugh Jackman's in it. Zac Efron's in it. Zac Efron, we all know Zac Efron can sing if you're my age because of High School Musical. Zendaya's in it, and then again, as I said, a bunch of people that are from Broadway. So this cast is stacked with people that can really, really, really sing. So like my favorite song in the movie is the song between Zac Efron and Hugh Jackman when they first meet, because they're just going off of each other. Like he sings, then he sings, then he sings, then he sings, and like all the songs are good. The weakest song I would say in this movie is the solo song that Michelle Williams does. Now Michelle Williams is a good singer, but there's just something about the song that she does on her own, because she has one solo song, right, on her own. That's my least favorite song on in this movie. But other than that, and I still like that song. I just like it the least out of all the others. So yeah, but yeah, like Hugh Jackman, man, is a top tier actor. Like I know most people just know him for Wolverine, but like watch. Shout out to my best friend Evan LeBlanc. Watch Prisoners. That's my best friend Evan LeBlanc reminded me to. He recommended for me to watch Prisoners because Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal. It stars Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal. This is another one that I'm gonna recommend you watch, because this proves to people that Hugh Jackman's a very versatile actor. Because this character, P.T. Barnum, has nothing in common with Wolverine. Like nothing in like they're very different. Like P.D. Barnum is very, 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 very like he's like a showman, right? He's like, and a showman in this case is all about stage presence. Is all about like, hi everyone, welcome to the greatest show on earth, or welcome to, and this vocalist is incredibly good and stuff like that. And Hugh Jackman can sing his butt off, bro. Like I knew he could sing because obviously I've seen clips, but I've never seen the full movie before now. And bro, like this movie is insanely good. The cast is insanely good. And stuff like that. The thing that I like about this one is, well, so I've heard stories about this one, and I don't know if they're true. Well, I know one of them's true. So this wasn't based off a musical, which surprises me, because like there's been 2 movies that are musicals that haven't been based off musicals, or 3 movies: The Wizard of Oz, The Wizard of Oz, and The Greatest Showman, and I forget the third one. But like most musicals that are movies, and High School Musical. So like those 3 movies are not based off musicals, right? But like, so like the people who wrote the songs and stuff had to write these songs specifically to fit in the movie, right? And like that's very rare. Because if you look at all the musicals we have gotten, they've either been stage plays first, or they've been a movie, then they've been a stage play, then they've been a movie again, or they've been like, so that's really impressive with how good the songs are, and the writers who wrote it. I forget their names. I know they're in my brain, but I forget their names. The writers that wrote it, this movie, are insanely talented. Right? Because this, and there probably has been one, but this should be turned into a musical, like a Broadway musical, right? This should be turned into a Broadway musical. Um, so, in my opinion, because that's how good the writing and the acting and the performances are from the cast. But yeah, I would strongly recommend you see this. Just like, even if you don't like musicals, bro, like, watch this movie just to see Hugh Jackman's versatility. Like, uh, and like, because again, Prisoners is a very different movie from Wolverine, and Wolverine is a very different movie from Greatest Showman. So watch this movie, and yeah, as I said, I am going to be covering more singers on this channel. And yeah, and thank y'all so much for all your support. And yeah, thank you so much for all your support. And I hope you have a great day. And God bless you guys.